Brian with Grand Roofing here. You might be asking, why the heck am I under a car here? Well, we're going to get into that in this video here, but right now we're looking at a spare tire. And why the importance of the spare tire? Because this baby's going on a 4,000 trip mile or 4,000 mile trip. This is my brother Pat right here.
Hello.
We're going to rewind this take here, and I'll show you how we started this morning out, why I'm under a van right now, and the importance of it. So stay tuned in this video, this roofing video vlog. All right, you ready to go? All right, let's get this day started. We're getting ready to pull away, head to the sitter to watch her. I'm gonna go see what we can get into today. As you can see, we got about 2 to 3 inches of snow on the ground. But my brother's getting ready to head out back to Alaska, so I think we're gonna go back in the garage and work on his car. You got what?
We got a mailbox.
The mailbox covered in snow too?
Yep.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
All right, let's get started here. Yep. Blowing kisses to the house. Just hate this weather. This is a low blow. This is really a low blow. We've had 80-degree weather already here. We started the roofing season early and strong. We were doing roofs back in February, mid to end of February, which I thought was going to be a horrible spring because we had a lot of snow this year. And it broke, and then it just, boom, good weather, warm weather, sunny, nice roofing weather. We had robins come back earlier. Surprisingly early. The mayflowers, the red buds are already full bloomed. That's like 3 weeks early right now. Hell, I was pretty sure we were going to start seeing the morel mushrooms pop up, but I don't think that's the case now. Anyway, let's get some maintenance done today. What do you guys do on your nasty snow days, rain days, windy days? What do you guys get into? The crew's obviously not working. This is the day I usually catch up on estimates and everything, but I want to see my brother because I don't ever get to see him. He just flew back from Dubai, and he was only here for a week or two prior to leaving to Dubai. He just came back from Colombia. Just don't get to see him. So we're going to have a drink together, work on his van for him to drive safely out to Alaska to be a commercial fisherman again this year. I'll leave a link to his channel down below, Patrick's Epic Journey. Really don't know what he's doing with his channel, but hey, he's pretty funny to watch, so check his out. We'll resume back in my garage. Well, I just turned the camera off about 5 seconds ago, and I figured, oh, I gotta ask. I haven't done any vlog-style video, roofing vlog stuff for probably a little over a year now. And I don't know if you guys like it. I haven't really done any since before the channel started to grow. So let me know, do you like the roofing vlog style stuff? I could do more kind of throughout the day style vlog. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. If you do, I will. If not, the consensus says no, it's boring, then I guess we won't. Let me know. Well, remember all those robins I was just talking about and referencing? I just passed a flock of them standing in the middle of the road, and they're probably all thinking, WTF, like, they can't get to the worms. The ground's kind of froze over a little bit and snow covered. Here's another one here's flying around out in the street. Get him out of the way here. There's another one in the driveway right there. Yeah, they're like, I hate my life right now. So do I. Not really hate my life. I hate this weather. I hate this weather. I hate the winter. I hate the cold. Just had to stop and make a quick drink pickup here. I love the Arizona Herbal RX. I don't know so much about the energy it gives you. I just like the taste of it. For 99 cents, good little sugar boost with some ginseng and herbal whatever. I don't know. Not why I buy it. Just because I like the taste of it. And I always like to try to stop at my little local gas station right here on the west end of town. It's a nice little convenient gas station right before you get into the traffic side of the west side of town. Some of you guys watching traffic, you don't know what traffic is. You're right. Kokomo's only about 4 to 5 miles wide in any direction. You'd be about 15 minutes anywhere in town as opposed to some big cities. Anyway, I think I'll try to do a little bit of a vlog style throughout the morning, the next hour or two, worth a couple of quick stops, inspections, leaks, whatever. Not going to be too exciting. We're going to try to make it quick so I can get back to my brother. So let's get into a few of these. One of them, it's something about edge metal coming off. I don't know. I got to check into that one. Honestly, I don't even remember. I got to look at my computer and see what all is on the books. But we'll do a little bit of a vloggy style, roofing vlog style today. Let's get going. The first stop of them is over by my office, so we're going to head over that way. We'll be be there in a minute. Well, we just got here, parked on this side of the house, look and see. So what I got told was the edge metal was done improperly, caused the fascia board and the gutter to come down. So it's on this north side here. I'll let you see what we got going on. I don't see anything that had fallen down, so it's obviously been picked up and removed, but it's missing all of the soffit and fascia board completely. So I'm just gonna do a little investigating here. And wow, I haven't even been up here until just now, but just look at this. As I say in other videos, only in Kokomo, we have cedar shake with decking on top of it. Totally not the code. Somebody cut some corners. Then we have a shingle. There's no edge metal, no fascia. We have a little nailer here on the rafter tail, probably for a fascia board, but I see no nail holes, no screw holes in it. Others just completely missing. That looks like at some point it had one nail or screw in the painted part. Just, man. All the way down. Looks like a 3-tab roof. Shingle upside down. No, not 3-tab. Okay, it's a dimensional. Okay. It's kind of ice covered, snow covered from this crap weather we've been dealt. That little nailer, rafter tail piece, whatever you want to call it, there's no hole screw of any sort in there. So to me it looks like this was just never finished. I don't know if there's ever anything up there. Let's get a little better look down here. I see some rotted wood. Even if you have the span of a 2x6, 2x4, whatever, it's gonna come out a little ways. The shingles are still hung down plenty far. There has been some water getting up into here. It's been ongoing for a while. I'm not getting up on the roof, it's covered. But I don't know what condition the rest of the roof is in. This is one of those very small oddball jobs. It's not big enough to bring a crew in. I don't know that I want to necessarily mess with it. Refer to a little guy, refer to a handyman or a different contractor. A lot of time gets spent stuff like this. I don't mind taking on some jobs, but by the time you give them the price for everything it takes to do a job like this of this size, it's not worth it for us. And then the homeowners, the owners of the property are like, well, that's way too much. I'm gonna get it done cheap. Anyway, I'll send this company a message of what I think it needs and what I recommend, and I'm off to the next one. Well, I just got done looking at this one here. It was just the north side fascia that has just totally come down. Talking to the person at the house, apparently somebody had removed it and set it off in the back, so I went back to look at it off camera. They didn't have very many nails in this. Their nails were too short. They weren't ring shank. Should have used screws. Should have even used like more, would have been better. They literally had 4 at one end, 3 in the middle, and then 1 nail at the other far east side. So not nailed off good at all. I'm gonna honestly refer this to somebody else because it's just too small to take up my time. It's not big enough for the crew to go do. So sometimes just being honest is best. Which brings up a point. I get a lot of estimates I do. A lot of contractors just don't want to do the job, so they will just throw an absolutely ridiculous high price so they know if they get it, they're going to make a good profit. And I guess there's nothing really wrong with that, but just be honest with your potential customers and tell them, look, this job requires a lot. It's going to require a lot of time, a lot of labor on top of all the cost of material, because you've got like 5 layers of shingles to come off, you've got decking or shake to tear down, you got to redeck it, and the cost of lumber right now, man, just be honest with them. Let them know it's not an easy job. It requires a lot. It's going to be expensive. Hey Nathan.
Doing all right?
Yeah, not bad. You?
Very good. Keep busy?
Not so much today, but we've been doing pretty good this year.
There might be some slippery slopes today.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to wrap up early. Have a good one. Somebody I know. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick pit stop to to the office here, use a quick restroom break real fast. Look at my computer screen, see where I got to go real quick, and get back to my brother so we can work on his brakes. And we'll get this party going. This fun day. All right, just got wrapped up here. I'm in the truck right now in the parking lot at the office. We just went through, I just went through, us. Just got done going through and rescheduling a few things, seeing if there's anything I forgot to do. I don't want to miss any appointments. A couple things I rescheduled, just unsafe to be on right now with the snow on the roofs, too steep, too high, whatever. Getting ready to head home, meet my brother there, check his brakes out, see if his van's in good shape to make the trek to Alaska. We'll jump back in the garage here in a minute, get onto that. But other than that, the only thing left to do today after I'm done helping him with his van is to do a few estimates from the home office. So we'll get in there and hopefully I can get this video smashed together real quick, rendered out, uploaded to YouTube, and sent out for you this evening. I hope, anyway. That's the plan. April 21st. All right, yeah. Let's see if I can get this out tonight. We'll see you in the garage. It's about mid-morning. I did all my stuff, postponed a few things, rescheduled a few things because there's snow on the ground. Not safe to be on the roof. So we're here, as I said, in the garage, working on Old Faithful here. There's my brother, Pat. What's her name?
Kara. This is Kara.
Kara is his second love, his second vehicle. The first one he used and abused, and she quit on him real quick. So we're going to go through this real quick. We're just trying to see if the brakes are going to stop him. He's got a 4,000-mile trek ahead of him. And I don't know, let's just go into this. So I'm like, hey, you want to grease these zerts? Nah.
I said that they'll be all right.
They'll be all right. 4,000 miles from central Indiana to Homer, Alaska. Guy's a gambler, let me tell you. Oh, yeah, so let me get your all's opinion here. Check this out. It's been sheared off. It's we're cruising around 4 lug nuts, 1,000 miles on each of these boys. You might get there as it falls off. I don't know. We're not gonna fix it. I advised him to, but I talked him into taking 30 seconds to grease the zerks just so the ball joints hold up so your tires are still pointing to Homer.
Yeah, so I told him that the zerks would be fine, and the top one was, but apparently the bottom one was empty, so it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, this one down here that holds the bottom onto your bracket, it was just metal on metal dry. It's bad to show right now because that's just the rotor, but with the tire bolting it all on, it does feel like the tie rods are good. We're gonna turn the radio down real quick. Yeah, so we're gonna check the other front. He said hell with the back, it doesn't stop you anyways.
Nope.
So this is my vlog style, roofing vlog style. First one I've done in probably a year or more since the channel started growing. Patrick's epic journey, check it out. Like I said earlier, I don't know where his channel's going, but check it out. Maybe it'll kind of help guide him. What's your channel about?
My channel doesn't really have a purpose. It's pretty much, if I feel like doing something, I do it, and then I put it on YouTube so you guys can enjoy if you like. So the next video is going to be me driving from Indiana all the way to Homer, Alaska, 4,000 miles. Should do it in about 6 to 7 days, 5 if I hustle, 10 if I take my time, and we are going to shoot a video every day along the way.
I hope he sticks to it. So, van life, it's a pretty popular term. By the way, none of this is scripted. I just said, let's turn on the GoPro and let's talk. So, van life. It's a big title. You find all kinds of people's videos about their van life. This boy, what's that movie? I ain't got a bucket to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but he loves life and lives it to his fullest. This is his baby right here. So, yeah, check his channel out. It'd be pretty epic. I hope he just sticks to it. I will tell you, it is hard to do these videos, to shoot the videos, edit if you want to edit, render it, upload it to YouTube. It takes a lot of work when you're trying to just live your life, be a husband, a dad, or a single man, well, bachelor, whatever. It just takes some time, so stick to it. It's kind of fun. I like seeing the shit he sends us privately off the outside of his channel, so check him out. Patrick's Epic Journey on Facebook. You want to say the name?
Oh, it's not on Facebook.
Well, I know, but you're on Facebook, right?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. Do you guys know my last name? I don't know.
We don't need that.
Yeah,
we don't need that.
Anyway, so we're gonna get back to this as we drink from our solo cups today, because I don't want you guys judging. I just got water in mine. It's healthy for you. We're gonna get back to this and wrap up this vlog style video. Maybe a little bit of the roofing side later this afternoon before I pick up my daughter. So you gotta check his channel out. Link in the description down below. Any final words? Oh, by the way, he did a little garage roof with me back in January, I think it was. and I didn't put that video out there, what I was talking about, but which one of us looks older? Which one's more mature and older? Which one's the younger one? Let us know, and by how many years, too. I'm just kind of curious.
Good luck guessing.
All right, we wrapped up the video, but you're going to see that later. I had to add this in. Pat just tried to break his driver's side front lug nuts loose, and there was no braking to it. He turned it, he went, Jesus!
Yeah.
They just spun off.
It was just finger tight.
Yeah, so we also didn't say that he just came back from Dubai yesterday morning, and he was only here for a few weeks in Indiana prior to Dubai. He just flew back from Colombia. So this guy travels, world tour. And also, in reference to the movie I was referring to, I don't remember the movie about the doesn't have a window or a bucket to piss in a window, throw it out. The reason he laughed at that little segment is because he has a bucket he pisses in here. Let's take a tour of his crib. Can I go in the video? So when he was in Alaska, I believe this got hit. Tell him the story real quick about the door there.
I parked at the top of one of the ramps at the dock, and I was unloading for a trip, and I had my door open, and some 17-year-old kid smashed right into her. But somehow me and my friend 7-Foot Jim, we smashed my door, we got it back shut, and when I got back to Indiana, I got a new door with permanent markings, and I love it. But this is where I live. Can't really. The girls have messed it up.
Hey, I just saw something that just made me pop this random thought into my head. So, if you're in the aviation community, you know what a P-51 Mustang is and that classic little air scoop underneath. And fancy cars have these little side air scoops. So just check out what I saw right here. Look at this. That ain't rust. That's a custom air scoop right there. You throw some salt grime on there, you let it weather a little bit here in Indiana, and you got you a custom air scoop that circulates up through here.
That's my central air.
Yeah, central air, baby. So, cribs, driver's seat, of course. Front passenger for his lady friends. He's got his blinds up here. He's got his mattress in here. And somewhere is his bucket.
I call it my piss bucket.
Yep, he said he does it going down the highway even.
Yeah, same time.
Yeah, you know, story. Way back in the day, I used to clean this Cheyenne airplane, little twin turboprop, local pilots here in my area. And I was underneath the belly, cleaning it, being happy, you know, building up some time to pay off some of my aviation training, right? So I was talking to the guys that own this, and they're like, hey, you know what that little venturi is? I was like, no, what is it? So I'm rubbing my hands all over it, cleaning it up. He's like, that's where we piss at 30,000 feet, and it comes through the venturi, it sucks it out, and it just vaporizes in the air. I was like, are you being serious? Yeah.
That's what happens when you throw it out the window at 70.
Yeah. It goes like that.
That's why I've learned you've got to slow down to like 30.
All right, moment of truth. Buzz this baby off. Let's check this out here. I love these kind of snow spring days. This is, oh, damn it. I just got my foot wet. Yeah, water, huh? By the way, full disclosure, I am off the clock. We're not working. This is just my brother and I hanging out in my garage for his farewell, safe Alaska trip.
Come on, bud.
You know, it'd be cool if I could put the GoPro on this and spin it around really fast.
I don't know what you'd be able to see.
I don't know. I did that once. I took the GoPro and strapped it on at a manufacturing steel plant just north of Kokomo here, and we spun that thing around in a wrapper. It's kind of cool. I want to do more with the GoPro. Am I recording? Yeah, we're recording. Okay. He popped it off. We're going to do a quick visual check. Yep, looks good. Pop it back on. We're good for Alaska.
That's not how I roll.
No, I was actually just helping to make sure. He's got his all 5 studs here, so you're good for 6,000 miles here. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5,000 miles. You're good for 5,000 miles. So just some things I check is the brake lines. Make sure they're not dry rotted, kink, because if you blow out pressure here, you ain't stopping on this rim or this brake. Then you lose pressure in your other solenoid or your other master, your caliper stops. Everything looks good. It's not grooved real bad. We're going to clean this grease zerd off right here, put some grease in it. We're going to check the bottom one down here, which is, like, gone. Okay, so a quick 101. Full disclosure, I am not a mechanic. So I'm just some dude on the internet. Don't take my advice. But this little rubber seal here, it's flat like a little pancake. Not pancake swap. You got to check in what pancake swap is. More crypto to come. So this bad boy right here has no grease in it. That means the little round ball in here, held in the other surface, whichever way it is, it's just going to eventually fatigue and wear out metal on metal. You need to clean this little zert right down here. Pop some grease in there from a zert gun. Where's my zert gun? My grease gun. Yeah, this right here. You'll clean the dirt off because you don't want to put dirt into it, you know, pack dirt into it. Then you just, wow, you got to screw that back on, Pat. You'll pump a little grease in there, and it'll squirt in there and fill up that little bushing, and it just greases it up, makes it a nice little, nice little party happening inside there. I'm also checking the CV joints, see if they're cracked. We're checking to see if the tie rod is solid and tight. You don't want any play in this bad boy here. Really nowhere. You don't want play in it. What year is your vehicle?
07, baby.
Yeah, Kara, right?
Yeah.
Kara is an 07. What's this right here?
Bought her with 100,000 miles on her.
Homer, Alaska.
Oh, don't push on that. It's a rust hole I covered up. I don't want anybody to see it.
It's like, what's this? And I feel it. Yeah. You can see it right here.
Yeah.
It's a custom air scoop.
Part of the central air.
You know, I want to say, life is short, especially with this pandemic going on. Please, YouTube, don't censor my shit right here. Enjoy life. Don't quit living. Spend time with your family. That's what I'm doing with my brother. He told me he was leaving like possibly tomorrow or Saturday. I'm like, you know what? I'm pushing things out, clearing things out. Weather's snowy. Perfect day to do a quick little vlog style. We're going to work this in, hang out, and have us some red Solo cup beverage.
Yeah.
Water. Listening to some good music. Oh, I wouldn't be a true entrepreneur if I wouldn't say, grease gun, link in the description down below. Check it out. Actually, it's not really a product review video because I'm not going to name it anything about that. Oh, here's a good classic.
God bless
Cranberry
America.
Dream. So there's this vehicle I've had a dream of achieving since I was about 16. It's a Hummer H1, not the H2, not the H3, not the knockoff crap. The original military version vehicle. I've had this dream since I was 16. I got made fun of because I was driving a 1988 Jeep Comanche, and one of my friends of a friend back then made fun of me. I paid for that thing out of my paper out money back then. I told him one day, I'm going to have this Humvee and I'm going to drive up over the top of his Camaro or whatever it was at the time, which he since wrapped around a tree or a pole or something back in the 90s. It's coming, possibly this year.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. Enjoy life.
That's what I do.
See, my
I
thought
treat
is,
myself
I'm just
every
going to
day.
write a check for it, pay for it. I'm going to enjoy it the rest of this year. If I do it, I could get out of it next year what I have in it, no problem. So it's no money wasted, but it's a check mark off of my bucket list and achieving a dream. Well, how is she? She going to make the miles?
She's ready now.
She's good. We checked it. We visually looked at it, inspected it. Oh, is your caliper free? It's it's probably dry in there, but it's shimmy and it's not seized up, so that's good.
We just need her to make one more trip, and then she has served her purpose. This is her third time to Alaska, if you don't know.
Yep. Oh, this one's third time?
I've done it twice already.
Oh, this will be his third trip in this car. So that means my neighbor across the street, he bought her car years back. What was her name?
Vicky.
Vicky. R.I.P. Vicky. So I've lived here at this house since 2009. I saw Vicky since before she was Vicky. He drives her to Alaska. I don't think he even checked the gas or the oil in the vehicle.
No, Vicky didn't go to Alaska. She went to Florida.
She went to Florida. Oh, okay.
And Arizona.
So he was just
in one trip.
A few miles from my house, and he calls me, hey, my car's seized up. Will you check it out? I get there, find out the symptoms of what it's doing or not doing. I'm like, have you checked the oil in this?
Wasn't she bone dry?
She wasn't reading anything on the dipstick.
Yeah, so I was racing somebody on Markland, and I didn't want to lose, so I floored it, and I ended up winning the race, and then my car like, and I blew her up.
She didn't like boom, like a catastrophic
She's
boom
just
like you see in a
locked
movie.
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
just the engine seized up. No oil, friction, he just...
By God, we
just
tried to
seized
put
up.
some oil in her, but it was too late. She was dead.
It was gone. What happened to Vicky?
I sold her for $300.
Yeah, scrap metal. Ow! Oh boy.
Kind of miss Vicky.
Yeah.
She was kind of fast.
What was it?
She was a V8.
No, the car is
A Crown Vic.
Crown Vic.
That's why I called her Vicky.
Oh, gotcha. Classic. Hey, look, we got us a I just happen to see this. USB, not even a power inverter, USB style.
So I can catch cool stuff.
Everybody on YouTube does this. I don't know why. I guess apparently they have access to their local state's DMV records and can type a VIN or a license plate number in and find out everything about them. More air scoops. Is that good?
Yeah.
Are you gonna torque her down?
Oh no.
By the way, did I say we are not licensed mechanics? Just saying.
Your air gun crank these things down.
Not bad.
Well, what we got here, let's make sure these are on.
So he decided to check the back lug nuts. Are we gonna check the back brake pads?
Nope.
Brake lines?
Fuck them.
How about ball joints?
Nah.
Tie rods?
Nope.
That was a trick question.
You start looking for problems, you find them.
That was a trick question. There's no tie rods on your back tires.
Oh, well, whatever, we ain't checking shit. We checked the important things, the front brakes. We're about to get an oil
They
change.
steer you, they make you go, and they make you stop.
Yeah. Some cars have tie rods in the rear. My Lincoln did.
Are you sure it wasn't a sway bar?
No, it was tie rods because people said that I was stupid.
Your Lincoln Town had tie rods on the back?
I forget what it was. It was a Lincoln something, but yeah.
Tie rods?
Yes.
Maybe a rod that holds your, what I refer to as the I don't know, but the tire like this, independent suspension. It's not a tie rod per se. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one of my viewers might be a mechanic out there, but to me a tie rod connects the left and the right tires and a steering gearbox, and it makes left tire go right, it pulls the right tire to go, oh, I said that wrong. It makes your tires go in unison. So is it a tie rod on the back? I have no idea. Contact your licensed mechanic. All right, let's wrap this video up officially. We're at 13 minutes on this go.
Oh, wow. She's good to go.
Good old Indiana snow, as I said earlier. Those robins were like, F my life. I gotta keep the language out of this channel or I'll be demonetized. Which
No way, I cuss all the time on my channel.
Well, that's the difference. I'm monetized, he's not.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I'm not.
Let's try to get him monetized. You know what, let's add this little part in. Give me a thumbs up for him. Go out to his channel, link down below. Give him a little sub. Let's see if we can boost his sub count, maybe 100 subs.
Cool, 10's cool.
I mean,
I get stoked over one. I'm like, hey, thanks.
I've only got 7,500 subscribers, and none of them watch my videos. So for those of you that look up the world's worst roof, yeah, thank you. I appreciate the view count, but I really love your sub count. Anyway, what shirt you got? A saloon? Oh, it's still Alaska too? That's what Alaskans do. They work, they fish, and they drink.
They drink, and then they fish. Fishing ain't work. If you live in Alaska, you don't work, you love your job, you fish, you drink, you fish, you drink. That's it.
You got any advice for those greenhorns out there? You know, I watched Deadliest Catch. Is really commercial fishing in the commercial fishing industry like they say, or like it is portrayed on TV with Deadliest Catch?
Yeah.
It is? Oh, all right. So are you a greenhorn?
I'm not a greenhorn.
Were
My
you?
third season.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, I used to be a greenhorn.
He says he's working on his captain's license, but then he said he may not go back this next season, next year in 2022.
360 days.
We'll
I don't
see.
know how many I have, but not 360.
What? I don't know. This vlog style brings back memories of back when I was a new pilot and we would fly out to the East Coast, and just some of the good memories I have back flying with Pat on that. I'll try to maybe link up a second channel I have from way back in the day. And I never noticed until I watched the video back. I said, Pat, what did I ask in that video? I remember you had a 20-ounce bottle of water, and in the video I watched it back later after the trip, he's like, this ain't water, it's vodka.
Oh, that's right, I snuck a 20-ounce bottle of vodka and drank it at height. And didn't know that it would affect me heavily, and it did. Yeah, we were flying. Super fun, though. It was a fun trip. We flew out to see one of our friends out east near... Virginia, in Virginia. Yeah, it's near the D.C., like, restricted area. But anyway, we fly out to Front Royal, Virginia, and we're flying at like 10,000, 12,000 feet. Just cooler weather, you know, up that high over the Smoky Mountains. And he didn't realize that you have less oxygen, so you're a little affected. And then you add in a 20-ounce bottle of, maybe a 16-ounce of vodka. By the way, we were totally legal. I was totally sober. All crew member acting as PIC or any crew of the plane. Blake. Got you a hater here. Maybe you need to call him up and explain to him what you're doing in life right now. Proud of you, Blake. Anyway, it was a fun trip. I miss those days. We only got the future to look forward to. All right, this is the official. We're out. Signing out.